For today's video, I'm going to be doing street photography but with a slow shutter speed. This technique uses a low shutter speed, but instead of keeping the camera still, I'll be moving it with my subject. Street photography is usually about freezing a moment. Today I'm trying something different and capturing motion instead. In this video, I'll go through the technique, camera settings, and what works or doesn't work while shooting like this on the streets. So the goal is to keep the subject sharp while everything else blurs. Simple in theory, let's see what happens in practice.
Puta, muy rápido, brother.
Alright, so here's the plan. I'm giving myself 2 hours and 400 shots maximum. I don't want to go into an endless shoot, and I want to focus on dialing the technique and especially dialing the tracking of the subjects. I will be shooting raw, but for these pictures I thought it would be cooler in black and white, as I don't want to be distracted also by color. I'm shooting raw just in case I get a cool shot that I want to edit in color, but the idea for this is to get some black and white shots. I do want to be intentional, tracking subjects properly and making every shot count. I know 400 pictures is a lot for 2 hours, but if I put myself a limit, then I won't shoot everything that comes by.
Fuck, está jodido, bro.
For settings, I'm keeping it simple. Shutter speed, it's going to be around 1/10th to 1/30th of a second. Aperture, I'm going to go f4 to f11. ISO as low as possible. And I'm also using an ND filter. If you wish to know all my camera gear, I'll leave a link on the description so you can check it out. And for focus mode, I'm going to be using continuous autofocus, so it'll be tracking movement more easily. I think this is important too. I'll show you now a sequence of pictures where I didn't match my subject speed and the pictures are worthless. They don't work at all. And afterwards some pictures where I did match the speed and then get great sharpness in the face. And this is what I was trying to do for this exercise or challenge. This means that I matched my speed subject perfectly with my hand movement. What you can do sometimes, and it's a good idea, is to keep your elbows together and move your body instead of only your hands. Also, there's some pictures that do work while the face is not completely sharp and they are blurry. So I'll show you those too now. When you're trying to use this technique, you have to know that most of the things you shoot, or a big percentage of the photos you take on that day, are going to be bad. So you don't know exactly what you're going to get. So after seeing them, you'll be pleasantly surprised with some. You have to take into account that wider lenses work best with this, because if you're more zoomed in, the movements are less forgiving. So 28mm, 35mm would work perfect. For this type of photography, it's ideal to find a place where you can stand still for a while and you have lots of people passing by. It is quite different than going out and looking for shots and being more active about it, like walking around. But it is quite nice, it's a different experience for sure. I feel like editing black and white pictures is way easier as you don't have to worry about colors. So what I did is just choose the best pictures and then I just played around a bit with exposure, contrast, highlights, texture clarity, and dehaze. That was about it. And I also added some grain to some pictures. And like I said, a lot of the pictures don't work, but that's fine. When you get a couple that do, they look really, really cool. Also, I'll be doing more challenges and experiments like this one. So if you have any questions or you have any ideas of what could I try next, let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.